Okay, we will start. Hello everyone, I am Sri Lakshmi, teaching assistant of Transition Law Preparatory School. Thank you for all being here today. Our orientation is designed to familiarize you with the American Mathematics Competitions AMC, which aim to develop problem solving skills and mathematical knowledge among middle and high school students. We have three levels of competition: AMC 8, AMC 10, and AMC 12. Each level varies in duration, number of questions, and difficulty level. For instance, the AMC 8 is for students up to grade 8 with a 40-minute MCQ contest featuring 25 questions. The AMC 10 and 12 cater to grades 10 and 12 respectively, with similar formats but more advanced content. The AMC 10 syllabus includes elementary algebra, basic geometry, number theory, and probability, while the AMC 12 extends to trigonometry, advanced algebra, and advanced geometry. Successful performance in the AMC 10 and 12 can lead to participation in further competitions like AIME and ultimately USAMO for US citizens. If you have any questions or need further clarification, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Now, I will hand over to Ms. Binsa, teaching assistant of MAA, who will lead today's session focusing on AMC 8. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah. You can start the session.
Okay. Hi. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, today we are going to start some problem solving session of AMC 8. Hope all are interested. So, shall I start?
Sure, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is your first question. You can read it and answer the question. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, I'll give you 10 minutes to solve this question. After that, I'll discuss the answer, okay? Hello?
Ma'am, can you zoom in?
Okay.
Thank you.
Read it properly and answer the question. If you got the answer, look once, okay? Take time to do it. After doing the question, you can raise your hands or unmute your microphone. Anybody got the answer?
Ma'am, I got the answer.
Okay, tell. What's the answer?
Option E. Option E.
Option E. Any other answer? Do you need some more time, or I'll discuss the answer? Is there anybody to solve this problem? Anybody got the answer?
Hello, if you got the answer, you can unmute your mic and say.
Yes, ma'am.
Because the
It's
screen is
option E.
because the screen is sharing. That's why the teacher doesn't see your answers in the chat box. Okay.
Ma'am, option E. Ma'am, it is option E.
E.
Option E, ma'am. Option E.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So we can discuss the answer.
Option E.
Okay. So you all are telling that option E is the answer. So we can check. On sunny day, Ling decided to take a hike into the mountain. She left her house at 8 a.m. So she left her house at 8 a.m. So all the graph showing that 8 a.m. Okay. Now, she drove at a constant speed of 45 miles per hour.
Ma'am, we couldn't see option E clearly. Yes, ma'am.
You students can zoom the screen.
Okay. Can you see the question?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay. So here she drove at a constant speed of 45 miles per hour. Okay. So she left her home at 8 a.m. and she reached there at 10 a.m. So she took 2 hours for traveling. So she has a constant speed of 45 miles per hour. So this is in 1 hour. So in 2 hours, she traveled 90 miles. Am I right?
90.
Okay, she traveled 90 miles. So we can check the options having 90 miles. Here 90 miles. Here not. Here also not 90 miles. So we can cut this option. Here is not 90 miles. Here is also 90 miles. Okay. So we have two options A and E. So after hiking for 3 hours, so 3 hours means 10 to 11, 12 and 1 hour. Okay, 1 o'clock. Ling drove home at a constant speed of 60 miles per hour. So 60 miles per hour. This is a speed. We know the distance is 90 miles. So the distance is 90 miles. So we can calculate the time. So time is equal to what? I'm not hearing you. Distance by speed. Am I correct? So here the distance is 90 and the speed is 60. So 90 by 60, we got 1.5 hours. So so she came back in 1.5 hours. That is, she left there 1 o'clock and she would have to reach there at 2:30. So in which of these graphs showing 2:30? Here. So the option is E. Okay. So moving on to the next question. Sorry. Moving on to the next question. This is the next question. You can solve it. Four numbers are written in a row. The average of the first two is 21, average of the second two is 26, and average of the last two is 30. What is the average of the first and last of the numbers? We can solve the problem. After that, we will discuss the answer. Can you see the problem clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. This is the question that discussed on the last AMCA problem solving session. Some students have doubt about this question. It will clear in this day. Okay.
To solving this problem, you can unmute your microphone and tell the answer.
Is it 25?
Okay, next.
Ma'am, it is
Uh,
25. Option B.
Maybe. Okay, anybody else? Should I solve the problem or there anybody left to solve it? They are saying that the four numbers are written in a row. So we can take the numbers as x1, x2, x3, and x4. Okay. The average of the first two is 21. So the average of the first two, that is x1 plus x2 by 2 is equal to 21. Am I right? From this we can get
Yes.
that x1 plus x2 is equal to 42. Okay. Next, the average of the the average of the middle two is 26. That is x2 plus x3 by 2 is equal to 26. From here we get that x2 plus x3 is equal to 52. Okay. Then we have the average of the last two is 30. That is this two. Okay. So the x3 plus x4 by 2 is equal to 30. From here we get that x3 plus x4 is equal to 60. Am I right?
Yes.
Writing there in the presentation. Okay. The answer is, so we get a 3 equation. x1 plus x2 is 42, x2 plus x3 is equal to 52, and x3 plus x4 is equal to 60. Okay. From here, we can find the x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4. Okay. We know that x1 plus x2 is equal to 42. And we also know that x3 plus x4 is equal to 52. Am I right? Sorry.
60.
60. So we got 1, not 2 as x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4. So now we can cut this part, that is x2 minus x3. On subtracting this x2 plus x3, we will get what? x1 plus x2. Okay, am I right? So we
Yes.
are subtracting this x2 plus x3. What is the value of x2 plus x3? It is 50.
Link pattern and active.
Is that? Okay, 52. So that is equal to 50. So we get that x1 plus x4 is equal to 50 and x1 plus x4 by 2 is the average. That is equal to 50 by 2 is equal to 25. So the answer is option B, 25. Is there any doubt?
Yes.
Who have the doubt? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So moving to the next question. This is the next question. Grid below is to be filled with the integers in such a way that the sum of numbers in each row and the sum of the numbers in each column are the same. 4 numbers are missing. The number x in the lower. What happened?
রেকর্ডিং এ আছে
আমি রেকর্ডিং করে রাখতেছি, ওরাও রেকর্ডিং করে রাখছে।
Someone's mic is on. Please mute your mic. You can only unmute your mic for discussing the answers and tell the answers.
করেই আসছে।
All of you, please on your video.
Anybody got the answer? You can unmute your mic and ask the answer. You and tell the answer.
For the columns and the rows, do the columns and the rows have to equal the same thing?
Just the rows and the column have the same sum. It is 12. Each the rows have the same sum. Does anybody got the answer?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the answer?
Ma'am, it is a -1.
Another answer?
Ma'am, I think it is -1.
-1.
-1.
-1. Another answer, please.
-1.
What?
-1, ma'am.
Okay, -1. Okay. Now we can discuss the answer. So the sum of this row is 12. Am I right? Here the sum is
Yes. 12.
12. Okay. So we can put here as y, here as z, or here as a. Okay. We have to find x, y, z, and a. Am I right? So the question is that the number x in the lower left corner is larger than the other three values. That is, x is larger than y, x is larger than a, x is larger than z. X should be larger than all these values. Okay. And what is the smallest possible value of x? And we have to put a smallest possible value of x from these four options. So we can check. From here, we can write x plus y minus 2 is equal to 12. Since the sum of the rows are same. So x plus y is equal to 10. It's an equation number 1. From here, we can say that a plus z plus 9 is equal to 12. Okay. From here, we can write y plus a minus 1 is equal to 12. So that we can write as y plus a is equal to 12. From here, we can, okay,
Excuse
x
me.
plus, is,
For x plus y minus 2 is equal to 12, shouldn't it be x plus y is equal to 14?
oh, sorry, it's my mistake.
And ma'am, y plus a should be 13, ma'am.
X plus y minus 2 is equal to 12. So that x plus y is equal to 14. Am I really sorry? Okay. Now, y plus a minus 1 is equal to 12. So that y plus a is equal to 13. Okay. So here we got a value of y plus a as 13. So what is the possible values for y plus a as 13? We can write 9 plus 4 is equal to 13. 8 plus 5 is equal to 13. And 7 plus 6 is equal to 13. Okay. So we can check all these from these options. So if I put 9 here, here would be 4. So that what would be the value of x? 9 minus 2 is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. So the value of x will be 5. So we want to make the value of x larger than these three values. So if we write 9 as here and 5 as here, we got the y value as a greatest value. So we have to check the next one. That is 8 and 5. Okay. So putting here 8 and 5, we will get 8 plus 5 is equal to 13 minus 1, 12. And here 8 minus 2 is equal to 6. 6 plus 6 is equal to 12. Here also the y value is greater than the x value. So this won't work. So we are putting the next value 7 and 6. So putting the 7 and 6, 7 minus 2 is 5. Okay. Okay, 7 and 6 here. Okay, 7 minus 2, 5. So we have 7 here. Okay. So we can put like this. 1 minute. So we will reverse this as 6 and 7 here. So 6 minus 2 is 4. Then here 8. 8, 4, 7, 9. So 9 plus 7 is what? 9 plus 7 is 16. Then here would be minus 4. So this is the answer, that 6, 7, minus 4, 8. So the least possible value of x would be 8. And 8 is greater than 6, 7, and 4. So the answer is 6, 7, 4, 8. Here the answer would be 8. Any doubts?
No.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, so the answer is 8. So this is the next question.
Miss, answer is 9.
Answer is
9.
9. Okay. Any other answer? Any other answer? Okay, we'll discuss the answer. So here, Steve scored 15 baskets out of 20 attempts. Okay, 50 baskets out of 20 attempts. Now 10 baskets out of 10 attempts. In the second half, candidate took 12 attempts in the first half and 18 attempts in the second half. Okay. So in each half, Steve scored higher percentage of baskets than Candace. So Steve scored higher percentage of baskets than Candace. So surprisingly, they ended with the same overall percentage of basket score. How many more basket did Candace score the second half than the first? So we have to find that how many more basket Candace score than the in the second half than the first. So here we can put the values as x and y for Candace in his first and second half. Okay, here Steve scored a higher percentage of baskets than Candace. So Steve scored a higher percentage. Okay, in both the halves. So we can write like this. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
From here, we can write x less than 9, and from here, okay, I'll explain it. That is x by 12 less than 15 by 20. So on cutting this, we get 3 by 4, and x is equal x less than 3 by 4 into 12. So 3 into 3, 9, x less than 9, and y by 18 less than 1, which implies y less than 1. So both of them scored the overall percentage of baskets. They ended with the same overall percentage of basket. So the overall baskets is 25. Both of them scored 25. Okay, so x plus y should be equal to 25, and x should be less than 9 and y should be less than 18. So we can conclude it as 8 and 17. 8 plus 17 equal to 25. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So we have to find how many more baskets did Candace score in the second half. That so that we have to find the difference between the 8 and 17. So 17 minus 8 is equal to 9. So the answer is option C, 9. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Moving on to the next question. A triangle or circle is placed in each of the 9 squares in a 3 by 3 grid shown below. In the same figure, in the sample configuration with 3 triangles in a line. How many configurations will have 3 triangles in a line and 3 circles in a line? You got the answer, you can unmute your mic and tell.
Eighty-four.
What?
84.
84. Okay. Anybody else?
84.
84.
No. So all of you got 84. So can anybody explain
84.
how you got the answer as 84? Can anybody explain the answer to me? Nobody is willing to explain it. Okay. A triangle or a circle is placed in the 9 squares in a 3 by 3 grid. So 3 by 3 grid we have 9 squares here. So we have to place a triangle or a circle in each of the square. Okay. So we have 9 squares and we have to place 3 triangles or 3 circles. So we have to make a combination of this. So we are using the permutation and combination, that is 9C3. We can write it as 9C3. In the 9 squares, we have to place either 3 circles or 3 triangles. So what is 9C3? 9C3 is equal to 9 factorial by 3 factorial into 6 factorial. So 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 factorial divided by 1 into 2 into 3 into 6 factorial. We can cut the 6 factorial. And 9 by 3 is 3. 8 by 2 is 4. So 3 into 4 into 7 is equal to 84. So the answer is nothing but option D, 84. Anybody has doubt? If you have any doubt, you can ask me without any hesitation. Does anybody have the doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So we are going to, who is drawing there?
Please don't do like that, okay?
So this is
The
your next
annotation
question.
is only for the teacher, not for the students. Only chat option is only for the students. So please don't do like that, okay?
This is your next question.
Ma'am, Sinha, I have a doubt in the previous question.
Okay. What happened? Okay, we'll discuss
That
after
is
this question.
exclamation. That is what is factorial represent.
Okay. I'll discuss after this question. If you have any doubt, you can unmute your mic. Otherwise, I can't know because I can't able to see the chat box. I'll discuss after this question. Does anybody got the answer?
9.
18.
9 option B, 9. 18 option B.
9.
9.
9.
What? 9. Okay. Any other answers? Okay. So we got two answers. 9 and 18. So we can discuss this. Jamal has a drawer containing 6 green socks, 18 purple socks, and 12 orange socks. Okay. After adding more purple socks, we can take it as X. That is, now we have 18 plus X number of purple socks. Jamal noticed that there is now 60% chance. So here's a chance of 60% that a socks is randomly
I'm not
selected
able to hear
from the
your
drawer.
voice, ma'am.
Hello? So can you hear me?
Yes,
Am I audible?
you are audible.
Okay. So we have 6 green, 18 purple, and 12 orange socks. So
Your voice
adding
is so breaking.
X. Hello, am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you hear me? So we have 6 green socks, 6 green socks, 18 purple socks, and 12 orange socks. To these number of socks, so X number of purple socks is adding to his purple collection. That is 18 plus X number of purple socks. Now we have. Okay, and Jamal noticed that 60 now there is now a 60% chance that a socks randomly selected from the drawer is purple. So the total number of socks in the drawer is 6 green, 18 plus X purple, and 12 orange. So from this, he is randomly selected, and the chance is that he's getting a purple socks, that is 18 plus X is equal to 60. Okay, so 18 plus X divided by 6 plus 18 plus x plus 12 is equal to into 100 is equal to 60%. Am I right? So 18 plus x divided by 12 plus 18 plus 6, that is 36 plus x into 100 is equal to 60. Okay, so you can cut this, and 18 plus x into 10 is equal to 6 into 36 plus x. So 18 into x, 10 is equal to 180 plus 10x is equal to 36 into 6, 216 plus 6x. Am I right?
Yes,
Am
ma'am.
I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, on solving this, we can write as 10x minus 6x is equal to 216 minus 180. Okay, so that is 4x is equal to 36, and therefore the value of x is equal to what? No. So the answer is option B, 9. Okay. Do you have any doubts? Do you have any doubts?
If you have any doubts, you can unmute your mic and say.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Somebody is telling that they have a doubt in the previous question. What is a exclamation mark? She's asking that what is an exclamation mark? This is not exclamation mark. This is called factorial. Factorial is nothing but multiplying the numbers. That is, if I wrote 2 factorial, it is 1 into 2. If I wrote 3 factorial, it is 1 into 2 into 3. If I wrote 4 factorial, it is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. If I write as 9 factorial equal to 1 into 2 into 3 into etc. into 8 into 9. This is 9 factorial. This is called a factorial. So, on using the combination problems, this is 9C3 is equal to 9 factorial divided by 3 factorial into 9 minus 3 factorial. So this is not an exclamation mark. This is called factorial. So 9 factorial divided by 3 factorial into 9 minus 3 is 6 factorial. So we can write as 9 factorial as 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4, 3, 2, 1 divided by 3 factorial is 3 into 2 into 1 into 6 factorial. 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, so we can cut this 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we can cut 9 by 3. 3, 8 by 2 is 4. So 3 into 4 into 7 is equal to 84. Okay, am I clear?
Yes.
Okay. So if you have any doubt, you can unmute your mic and say. So moving on to the next question. Okay, this is the next question. I and Mike go into sandwich shop with a total of $30 to spend. Sandwich cost $4.5 each and soft drink cost $1. I can Mike plan to buy as many sandwiches as they can and use any remaining money to buy soft drinks. Counting both the sandwich and soft drinks, how many items will they buy?
9.
9. Okay. Any other answers?
Ma'am, 10.
10. Okay. Any other answers?
Ma'am, 9.
9. Okay. Is there any other answers? Okay, now we can discuss the answer. So somebody is saying that 9 is the answer and somebody is saying that 10 is the answer. You can check. 9 and 10. Okay. So here I might go to a sandwich shop with a total of $30. And the sandwich cost $4.5. And the soft drink cost $1. The sandwich and this is soft drink. Okay. I might plan to buy as many sandwiches they can. So they are trying to buy as many sandwiches they can. So on buying 6 sandwiches, they will cost 6 into $4.5. That is $27. Okay. They can buy a 6 number of sandwiches. Okay. If he is buying a 7 number of sandwiches, it would be 31.5. It will exceed the limit. So we can buy a 6 number of sandwiches. So after buying 6 sandwiches, they have 30 minus 27. That is, they have $3 left. In this $3, they can buy each of 3 into 1 soft drink. Sorry, 3 number of soft drink. Each cost rupees $1. That is $3. So they can sum up 30. Okay. So they are buying 6 sandwiches and 3 soft drinks. That is 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. So the answer is nothing but 9. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Does anybody have any doubts?
No.
So moving on to the next question. Okay, this is the next question.
Ma'am, 54.
54. Okay, next 54.
$54.
54. The other answer
54.
54. Okay, we can solve the problem. So everybody is saying that the answer is 54. We can have a look at it. So Gilda has a bag of marbles. So this is her bag. She gave 20. This is 100% of marbles. From this, 20% is given to his friend Ferdo, and she gave a 10% to his another friend Ebony, And finally, 25% to his her brother Jimmy. Okay. So in this bag containing 100% of marbles, she had given 20% to her friend Pedro. So that is 100 minus 20 is equal to 80% of marbles she have left in her bag. Okay. From that 80%, she had given a 10% of that to her another friend, Ebony. So what is the 10% of 80? 80 into 10 by 100 is nothing but 8. Okay. So she had given 8 number of marbles to her friend Ebony. So she have 72% of marbles is left. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
From this 75, she is giving a 25% to her brother. So what is the 25% of 72? 25% means 25
18.
by 100. What?
18.
80. Okay, that is 72 into 1 by 4. The 1 by 4th of 72 is 80. So she is giving 18% to her brother. That is 72 minus 18 is she have left in her bag. That is equal to 454. That is, she gave a 20% to his, her friend Perdo, and she gave then she gave 10% to her another friend. Then she has a remaining of 72%. Now she gave 25%. That is, she gave the 18% to her brother, and now she left 54% of the marbles. So the answer is option E, 54. Does anybody has any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No,
If
ma'am.
you have a doubt, you can unmute your mic, okay? So moving on to the next question. Should be your last question.
Four.
Oh, how many different real numbers X satisfy in the equation? So we got an answer 4. Any other answers? Any other answers other than 4?
Ma'am, 2.
2. Okay.
1.
Okay, 1. 4.
8.
8. Any other answer? You have only one option left, 0. Anybody got answer 0? Okay. Now can we discuss the answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
8, ma'am.
So 8. Okay. How many different real numbers X satisfy the equation? X square minus 5 the whole square is equal to 16. From here, we can write as x square minus 5 square is equal to root 16. So what is the value of root 16? Root 16 has 2 different values, that is plus 4 and minus 4. So we can write as x square.
X square minus 5.
Sorry. Square minus 5 is equal to root 16, that is plus 4 or minus 4. Okay, so we can write as x square minus 5 is equal to plus 4, and we can write as x square minus 5 is equal to minus 4. On solving this, x square is equal to 4 plus 5 is equal to 9, that is x square is equal to, sorry, x is equal to
Plus
root of 9. Root of 9 is nothing but plus or minus 3. That is, root 9 has two values, plus 3 and minus 3. Okay, from here we got two values. And from here we have to solve this. X square is equal to minus 5 plus 4. That is equal to 1. X is equal to root of 1. Root of 1 is plus 1 and minus 1. So we get 4 different values for x. So the answer is 4. Option D, 4. Is there any doubt?
No, ma'am.
If you have any doubt, you can ask me.
No,
Please
ma'am.
Okay. Do you have any doubts in all these questions? Are you okay with all these questions?
Yes, miss.
Could you once again explain this one, ma'am?
And hear it properly.
Could you once again explain this question, ma'am?
Okay, I'll explain once more. So we have to solve this equation x square minus 5 the whole square is equal to 60. From here we can write as x square minus 5 is equal to root 16. We know that root of a value have two different values, a positive value and a negative value. So root 16 is a plus 4 or minus 4. We can get two different values for root 16. So on solving the equation x square minus 5 is equal to plus 4 and x square minus 5 is equal to minus 4. Okay. From here, from the first equation, we will get x square is equal to 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. That is, x is equal to root of 9. As in here, we have three possible values for root 9. That is, plus 3 and minus 3. So we get two different values. Okay. On solving the next equation, we will get x square is equal to minus 4 plus 5 is equal to 1. So x is equal to root 1. Root 1 is nothing but plus 1 or minus 1. So here also we get two different values. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We are getting four different values for x. The answer is option B, 4. Are you clear?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. If you have any doubts, you can ask.
No, ma'am.
Can we stop this session?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you have any doubts, you can ask.